into the competition after a long break and showing us that they will maintain that champion position. Rexy, he's not going to give up. It's do or die. He makes himself known. And Amaterasu with the finishing blow. Velocity Gaming, they are your champions of the TEC Challenger Series 4.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the LG Ultragear TEC Challenger Series 5 powered by Ideapad Gaming and AMD with AFK Gaming as our media partner. I'm CA. I'm going to be your host and caster for this series, joined by Aggressive on the mic, and we're here to bring you the match between Global Esports and Yeah Gaming. Yeah Gaming is what I've been told it is, so we'll stick to that. I'm really excited for this matchup. IEA Gaming, they've really made it far into the series and they've surprised many, especially with their performances. And GE, they look like a brand new team, Aggressive. So, what do you think is going to happen here?
I'm not gonna be throwing out any form of prediction. IA Gaming, they sent Godlike down in the lower brackets. I don't think I need to tell more than that. Godlike, one of the top dogs of this entire tournament, them having Deathmaker on their squad and then going down to the lower brackets and IA Gaming being the one to send them there. You have to have a lot of potential to exactly do that. And now GE, this is the next big step for IA Gaming. They're a new team. They're coming under a new banner. And now that they're able to take out a lot of these big names, they're the underdogs of the story, rising up to be the top dogs coming up, moving forward in this series.
Absolutely, and it just makes it an exciting set to watch. Now let's quickly go to the map Vito, see what maps we have available to us in this exciting set. It's gonna be Bind, Ascent, and Split. Now we do know that Icebox banned by IA Gaming and GE banned our Haven, and I've been like just reading up on my stats, preparing for the finals. I've noticed that GE they really like they tend to ban out that Haven side, and I feel like it really speaks to the composition that they try to play. Haven, notoriously known as one of the few sites where even when the breach meta was in full force, you would not have run that breach because of the large site in general and because of the difficulty of being able to pull off the executes the way the breach likes to. Bind and Ascent, though, very much favorable to that breach, and that's what you see Hellranger insta locking in.
I don't really personally like the breach when it comes to the map of Bind, but hey, I can be proving wrong. That can happen time and time again. Breach does really work out in the map of Bind. I won't say he really doesn't work, but there are better options, especially that being the raise. Without a raise, Bind just feels very, very defense favored whenever your opponent has a raise and you don't. And that is where I think that GE are going to struggle. But at the same time, I may be wrong, and SK Rossi is just gonna pop the hell out because of the setups coming out from the side of Hell Ranger.
Yeah, I mean, the entire idea of Solar Duelist composition is to try to empower that jet that you have in your composition to be able to pop off ultimately. And SK Rossi, ever since the hype of him coming to Global Esports, he's proven again and again why he deserves that spotlight. Very much a player who can single handedly take over a game, and that's why I like this setup for Global Esports. They come into every map that we've seen them so far play with a proper game plan trying to execute it, and they're able to execute it to perfection, find that edge for themselves against that particular team. That's what defines Global Esports so far in Series 5. I'm curious to see what game plan they do have coming into mind because IA Gaming, they have all the momentum on their side. They're running a very similar composition. As you mentioned, that raise going to come in really handy for them because of the fact that they are going to be pushing in. But the lack of a flash, I wonder if Global Esports can make them punish them for it because before in the earlier parts of the series, we see teams like IA Gaming, teams like Paratroops, even Velocity running this jet and race composition and not being punished for the lack of a flash, able to get the clean clean executes with their fast side pushes off, using the pace of which a Jet and Ray is able to enter the site. But Global Esports, if they're able to punish IA Gaming on retakes with that flash, it might just be huge. But right now, that's only going to come in the second half. It's going to be Global Esports for the first half, starting in the attacking side. And Pasha Sahil dashes in aggressively, will find the opening kill onto the solo duelist for GE. Down goes SK Rossi, and IA Gaming off to a brilliant start.
They have a really good start in their favor, and with the Aldron trying to slowly clear out the side of Luka, it's not gonna be enough. As there's no one gonna be at Hookah, and I love the side that Aya Gaming, they are able to take that one pick off and then just immediately run away. They're not biting a lot more than they can chew, but El Ranger, he's playing it smart. He went in for the crab walk to go and take a different position. Tito, he does spot out 2 members inside of the scratch that 3 members now sitting up at Hookah, and there is no one at the B long sideline, and this may just hurt as Global Esports. They're running into a grinder. Pasha Sahil, he gets 2, he gets 3, and I said here he comes from the sidelines. It's gonna be another kill onto him, but Hell Ranger, he's the last remaining member. He jumped down from the side of Hookah, and he doesn't know anything of what's happening down into this side. Naya Gaming, they're able to just clean up house one after the next, taking 1 round on the board for their side. And Global Esports, it seems as though they just threw away that round because they didn't really seemingly have a plan after that first pickoff.
Pasha Sahil with the triple, all 3 headshots if you noted, picking up a really good round for himself and potentially establishing himself very comfortably for a really easy operator to come through if they do win this round. He is gonna go for, we take a quick look at the scorecard because I do expect him to go for the save. Yeah, does go for the save, only the goes for Pasha. The rest of his team though with the full buys, and the force buys coming out of GE. GE making the gamble happen here in the second round, looking to take the fight to IA Gaming. They're going to push into B side aggressively. Out comes the smokes and in goes the dash from SK Rossi, looking for the first kill instead of B. Batman finding 1, but Hell Ranger and SK Rossi instantly able to trade it back. Kappa with another, meaning that's Global Esports with not just site control but also site advantage. That's how you make a force buy work. Really nice and clean execute for Global Esports.
Spike planted.
I really do love what they did just there. They were able to do it so flawlessly as well. We'll break down that after this round is over when the instant replay is about to be playing. But for now, it's going to be Ditto going in for the Owl Drone to see what he can find with Parsha on his side. You know, not really spotting anyone out, and good positioning coming out from the side of GE. Completely block off any sort of sidelines, not really give a lot of information to their side to work with. You know, he does find the recon bolt, but it's not going to be finding anyone just yet. Parsha Zahil, he tries to go in for the plays, but it's not going to be enough. But Ditto, he's doing what he can as well. He's going in for the chalk dart plays, but this guy right behind him, and SK Rossi, he played that beautifully, being the smoke criminal he actually is. Just sat back in the sidelines in the corner while his Cypher was doing all of the work, making sure that they had no idea where he was gonna be moving. And it's gonna be the second round on the board for the side of and it's gonna be the first round on the board for the side of Global Esports. As they won their fourth buy round, they're gonna be looking pretty in their third round.
They will be able to afford buys throughout, but as you can see, the light shield's coming out because they did lose 4 members throughout. And for IA Gaming, it's going to be a full eco. I just feel bad for Pasha Sahil. You're in that position where you tell your team, guys, I'm going to eco so I can buy next round. Please don't all of you try to die. But then all of them just die, and he's like, well, rip, I have to eco with my team again.
Deploying
Pasha
drone.
with no buys in 3 rounds straight up. We'll see if he can make do with a pistol because he certainly did in the
Enemy
first
tag.
round. Now you can see GE, they're switching up the strategy. They went for the B side push 2 rounds in a row, but this time a full A side push. Pasha with the blade storm though finds the really clean headshot onto Kappa, meaning even though GE with the
Spike
side
planted.
control and the heavier weaponry, it's IA Gaming with the 1-man advantage now in a 5v4 retake.
now.
Having the advantage on their side is going to be massive for them, but already the cavalry is going to be coming in, lighting fast, trying to hold down that A-short angle. May just be a bit more than he can handle, but Pokey, he's on the sidelines, and Skills, he finds them all on the lineup, and he's going to get that third kill as well on the Parsha, shutting down his rampage from inside. But SK Rossi, his headshots are just reigning supreme today. I can just hear the dinks coming out from the background as my screen is just flooded with all of the blood of his enemies. A beautiful round indeed coming out from the side of Global Esports. They're playing it well, and they're playing it safe. Yes, unfortunate that the Sova had to die in that situation, but sacrifices are necessary when you are at war in the game of Valorant.
Yeah, Global Esports making sure not to lose too many members while picking up a clean execute. IA Gaming, they did go for a slightly gambly playstyle with the last round. They chose to stack B side completely, leaving A side open. And for them, they're going to be okay with it considering it is their eco. Now going into the next round, it is going to be the full buy for IA Gaming. I'm expecting an operator to come out for Pasha Sahil, and he has just that, holding down in the hook angle. For GE, once again, their 4-man stack towards this A is just the Sova for GE in Kappa, holding it down towards that B long. His own recon drone went towards it, and now the recon drone for himself will spot one out. Skills with the paranoia, blinds towards the hookah, trying to cause as much noise as possible. But on the other side, in the showers, is Badman cleaning up Hell Ranger, and now setting up the trap fire, so SK Rossi can't follow, can't get the trade. GE caught in a very sticky situation, and IA Gaming playing their buy round really well.
They're playing to their strengths in this situation, but at the same time, members are going to be dropping from both sides. It's going to be Titan going down to the hands of Lightning Fast, and Parsha Sahil, his operator, has been spotted out as well. So GE, though, they're playing it smart. They're not really pushing down onto this B side with no breach on in their favor. They don't really have the flash that they were looking for, and with a single duelist composition, it's gonna be entry fragger Cypher running down the lanes. He's checking the corners. He's checking everything in this entire world. Pokies, he was not too quick, and Kappa, he's gonna be wanting to get that kill instead. But Madman, he's being the smoke criminal that we know him to be. But he goes in for the peak, but it's not gonna be enough as Kappa. He's way too quick. Hits that Swan body shot and takes him out, taking us down to a 2 versus 4 retake scenario. Parsha Sahil, he does have the operator in hand. He's looking for what he can do, but skills. He has that cheeky off angle to get that headshot on the partial to take him out. And Ditto, he just needs to head back slowly, try and save his gun, or he's gonna try and take the fight and do as much damage as possible. And the damage he's gonna be doing is gonna be quite massive. He does mine too. He's looking for the third as well. He spots out the guy near the shower side. He's trying to see what he can do, but there's not really a lot of time to work with. And Tito, he's probably just gonna be taking the teleport to dip at this situation.
Yeah, Tito able to pick up the 2 kills towards the end though, meaning the damage definitely done to Global Esports, but them having won 3 back-to-back rounds now, they will be able to just shake off the damage with the win streak bonus that they will be getting and look to push through on the basis of that. Now, for SK Rossi and Global Esports, they were fielding that aggressive attacking operator, so I'm curious to see how that does impact the game as a whole, because generally we don't see attacking operators, especially on bind, because of how hard it is to find the angles. It generally comes out when the defensive team is being very aggressive, and so far IA Gaming, they haven't really shown many signs of extra aggression. So if that does come out, it will be a really good counter to it. But so far, the operator not having as much impact. For IA Gaming, it'll just be Tito with the gun, the rest of their team on the eco. But Tito, the solo man with the gun, he's gonna find the first blood, take down his clone, and with that headshot, it's IA Gaming once again with the advantage. Now do remember, this happened in the last round as well, but GE able to get the side push through with the help of the breach on the Hell Ranger. Very coordinated pushes is the name of the game for Global Esports, and looking to take advantage of just that here. They're going for that A-side push. Lightning Fast gets that opening kill, but the stack and lamps will take down Hell Ranger, and even though GE knows exactly where they are, it's still even on the map. GE, they need to go for the rotate.
The smart rotate that they are going for is going to be giving them a lot of advantages and skills. He does have the spike on his side, but still, this is probably going to be hurting a lot. Parsha Sahil, he gets that first initial kill up, and skills, he's absolutely alone on this backup side. Lightning Fast, he needs to try and go through the TP, and he's going to be able to at a beautiful wallbang position coming out from the side of Lightning Fast, getting that initial lineup as he was going through straight through the teleporter. He's looking for the second, and he's going to be fine. Titan as well with well-played movement from his side, leaving Tito once again down in this 1 versus 2 scenario. No one's really peeking him as of right now, but skills, they missed each other for like barely a second. Tito, he had that advantage, but this advantage is going to be going away real shortly. That's a beautiful play is coming out from the side of GE. There's not really a lot of time to work with, and Tito is trying to shut down one more member before he has to go in for the save once again. And it's going to be another round on the board for the side of Global Esports, taking us to a 1-4 scoreline.
It's this minute things that Global Esports does is so beautiful. For example, in this round, Lightning Fast with his TP following the Raze and the Jet into the B to A to B TP, creating so much pressure from that B shot area, is able to spam through with that game sense, just getting a minute peek when it first opened, and able to pick up the kill onto Pasha Sahil, and then force Titan to just stay near the hookah area, not coordinate instead with his teammate on the other side in Tito and go for the push, meaning these things flip the script completely for Global Esports. Even though they were a man down on that retake, it was 2v3, they're able to spread themselves out in a way where they find the isolated duels that they want, and then winning those duels, they're able to equalize the advantage and then secure the round. Now Global Esports trying to go for this B-side push. They will be delayed by the Hunter's Fury coming out for Tito, but not for long as they now take side control. The dash coming out for SK Rossi, but I think there was a fake dash.
Oh, beautiful!
Coming out as well, and a huge flash. That flash to take elbow control, meaning SK Rossi able to take sight, and that's GE looking for their 5th round.
I'm pretty sure that they just got breached out of existence. That is the game of Valorant for you. First of all, the Rolling Thunder came out, so they couldn't shoot anything. Then the Flash came out, and they were white as if they were staring into the sun. Then a second Flash came out. They can't move, they can't turn their mouth, they can't even shoot, and now they can't even see. It seems as though Hellraiser, he's not playing the game of Valorant, he's playing with the souls of his enemies. And just as I say, it's gonna be Cap against the kill on to Pokies, and Partial with his close range operator shot though. He's answering back really strong on his side. But he's not really expecting this Partial. He may just get caught off guard by Skills with a sneaky flag. He's gonna be moving on forward, and Skills coming out from the shower side. He's gonna be able to clean him up. Skills. His game is on point today. The way he's able to find a lot of these alpha angles and those rotations, he's always there on time to catch Aya Gaming off guard.
Global Esports now with this 4-man advantage, really showing us why they've deviated towards this solo duelist breach composition towards after their break, because this breach composition working so well, not just with SK Rossi but with the entire team, able to find the advantages for Skills to enter the site really fast, work as that pseudo entry fragger of sorts. Skills able to show the versatility in his Omen pick, combining the abilities that he has shown previously as a Sentinel player and as a duelist player to reach that perfect balance on this Omen play. Skills with 8 kills to his name. He is the leading fragger for Global Esports. And it's really nice to see that, you know, because for Global Esports, it's the Omen and the Cypher on top of the charts. And both of these players, Skills and Lightning Fast, we've seen them before play duelists, and we've seen them frag out especially well. I think to be a top tier team, to be that first or second place, you need to have your controller and sentinel players just as good in terms of mechanics as your duelists themselves. And the fact that GE has that shows a lot of promise for them. Now GE, they've done a couple of fast site executes. They've shown their mettle when it comes to taking a site by force using that breach's capability. But they understand that if they keep doing it, they're likely to become predictable. This time they're going to spread themselves out, take pockets of control across the map, and look for picks.
They're looking for what they can, but at the same time, Aya Gaming, the way that they're not really able to hold this side really does astound me, and it also astounded me that one thing else, Global Esports, they're able to hold down a lot of their angles and then go for these rush executes. This is what you expect coming out from the side of a Raze, but Aya Gaming, they're not really taking the fight straight to GE that they should, because their composition allows them to be aggressive. And if they're able to catch GE off guard in a couple of rounds, maybe those one-off rounds where you sometimes go for aggression, sometimes you don't, they're going to be able to stop GE from taking a lot of map control. And having this much map control is going to be hurting, but it's going to be Parsha Zahil going in for his knives. He gets one onto the sidelines. SK Rossi and Hellranger do go down, but side control has already been established. And with the bomb going down onto B and the cavalry coming in soon enough, Aya Gaming, they're going to be looking quite strong. But Lightning Fast, who's going to be faster? It's going to be Lightning Fast going up for that kill instead, but gets that down to 50 HP only. And Titan, he's going to be able to clean him up with a well-placed spray, leaving it down to a 4 versus 2 situation. Kratz into a 3 versus 2 situation. Kratz again, we're going to be going into a 3 versus 1 situation. And again, it's going to be Kappa this time going down into this. scenario, and Pokies with a well-placed headshot takes him out. And Aya Gaming, they finally cracked the code and know exactly how GE are gonna be playing these rounds.
The double kill towards that B-long area to get the initial advantage, I really do feel like it flipped that round entirely because GE with their pockets of control were looking really comfortable, but that B-long push being caught out by Aya Gaming, meaning that GE forced to overcommit to that B side through the hookah area and try to trade back, were not able to find the trades. Instead, Aya Gaming maintaining that advantage throughout the round, with just Kappa left, Kappa easily taken down. And that's the second round for Aya Gaming picked up in this map. Now, coming back to a point you mentioned, right? I do think for IA Gaming, they have been looking for those aggressive plays, but the prediction from Hellranger, the calls coming out to punish them for those aggressive plays. For example, right here, choosing to go for that A side push while two members push down to be long, able to get the individual side advantage throughout and get the trades to affect it. Hellranger, SK Rossi, they pick up the double, and IA Gaming not able to respond on time because they've spread themselves across the map and they're going for the flanks. Now Titan, he is on that flank and we will be revealed by a trap fire, but Kappa, he smells something fishy. He's gonna check it nevertheless. He is gonna find him and tag him down, take him down as well. IA Gaming just down to 2 members. GE with another clean side take.
The way that they're able to exploit the weaknesses coming out from the side of Aya Gaming is just absolutely incredible. But Parsha Sahil, this guy is absolutely insane when it comes to those long-range engagements. Beautiful headshots, nonetheless, coming out from both close and long range. He's on fire today. He woke up on the right side of the bed, but it seems that the global esports, they all woke up on the right side of the bed and had a really good breakfast on their side as well. Ditto, he's looking to do some damage. He's going to be running his way down into the TP. No one's going to be waiting for him right there, but still, he's going to be holding out, chilling inside of the TP for as long as he can. Hellranger going in for the spray, trying to find Ditto, trying to find his old friend, but he's not going to be able to. And on the receiving end of the damage is going to be SK Rossi getting that kill on the Parsha Sahil. They're going to be hurting their eco a lot more, and at this point, there's only 2 members that can actually buy for the side of global, for the side of Aya Gaming. So they're going to be forced into another eco this time.
Yeah, another eco likely for IA Gaming. It will be a difficult task because you can see only Tito with the gun for himself. It really does feel like they're falling short a little bit with respect to the execution in itself and in terms of the mind games. Once again, like on the note of mind games, 3-man stack towards B long and 5-man stack for IA Gaming onto A. They're going to be taken by surprise and GE pleasantly going to be like, wait, my recon drone doesn't see anything. I'm just going to take the side. But did that 5-man stack working out for now? Badman, he does find 1 kill, but Skills able to return it back. His position has been revealed, but Skills buying so much time here. 1v4 holding on, gets another. Will find his third and his fourth. Skills single-handedly delaying the rotate for Aya Gaming and destroying their chance.
Spike planted.
Poor Sahil, he wanted that orb so badly, but he couldn't have it in that scenario. He would have had his ultimate ready. But not to worry, because if Marshall dies in this scenario, he's going to get his ultimate point back nonetheless. But still, SK Rossi, he's at the hunt. He heard the footsteps, but it's not going to be enough. It's a beautiful wide swing comes out from the side of Sahil. He's on fire today when it comes to those ace duels, and he's going to be able to find it all. He's just peeking, and he's doing what he can, and already Kappa, he's making a run for it, but a beautiful off angle coming out from him. He's going to be able to take out Sahil. But oh my god, Sahil, that was absolutely disgusting. I don't know which was better. Of course, the one thing that was better was skills. Skills with this multi-man spray down after headshot and kill after kill just goes to showcase what kind of a dangerous person we are dealing with here, CA.
He's got the skills, and he certainly made them pay for it. 4K there, holding down. Like, I really like the approach for GE too, right? Putting the Omen and the Sova on the lurk, allowing them to push in towards that B-long area with the Breach and the Jet combo, making sure that they're able to then take advantage of that and their push in. for Aya Gaming, it's like even if they do win that duel against skills, even if he's able to just get a 1v1 trade, the trade of territory coming out on top for GE is absolutely humongous. Now Byron for Aya though, and they are fighting back. Tito with one, and Pasha Style pulling out the Blade Storm on time, able to get another. Skills though, carrying the form from the last round, pulls out a double and secures the advantage. But Tito right there, able to trade him out. So it's 2v2 on the map, and now the TP taken by Global Esports as they push through onto B-side. Hellranger waiting in the TP, expecting one to come out, and Tito almost went for it, but changes his mind in the last second, instead going for the long rotate. That could have been costly for Tito, but he does make the smart decision overall. Now Kappa, he does get spotted out by the spike arm dot, and his position towards this elbow side has been revealed. The Hunter's Fury as well ready for Tito. Will not tag Kappa by the slimmest of margins. Instead, will find the last tag.
Standing.
Kappa being taken down, but Hellranger ready with the Rolling Thunder to delay any sort of defuse.
The Rolling Thunder does not really affect anyone, and Hellranger, he knows for a fact that it didn't really affect anyone in that situation, but then Flash is gonna be affecting them as well. There's gonna be a fight and say, and Hellranger, a beautiful play coming out from him. Using the Rolling Thunder, waiting it out, and then using his flash beautifully to take that peek and get all of those kills. They weren't headshots, they were made to be perfect. And Hellranger just showcasing his game sense, showcasing the fact that why he has those 900 IQ plays under his belt to get all of the wins. And ladies and gentlemen, when you have such a backbone on your team, GE, they're looking to be the scariest team on this entire planet.
Yeah, GE, like the idea of the approach that they have, the ideas they have in the round, very clean and very systematic with their playstyle, and this is what we expect from a Breach composition. We did see a similar Breach composition from Slaydam with respect a couple of days back, but the execution and the coordination was largely missing. You can see why that execution is so important, GE able to pull it out. Now Kappa with the prediction, Hunter's Fury, expecting a couple people there, finds a double tag and then a kill, meaning he's done about 240 points worth of damage. Kappa coming up huge to secure that first blood for Global Esports. But Pasha now holding down B side with the Bulldog, able to answer it back. It'll be still GE trying to commit to this side, but they will have to back off with the Pain Grenade pushing them back. But they're not going for the full rotate. The mind games here, they're instead just rotating from Hookah down into B long. They do get spotted out by the camera. They're still gonna keep going, and Kappa, he'll find another. Now GE, they should be able to push out into B side.
Not knowing there was a massive hole in his smoke, it's gonna be hurting him quite a bit, as he wanted to be the smoke criminal in this situation. But Varsha, he gets tagged in his head with just a tiny little bit of a hair, but he's still gonna be able to get those frags off. Titan and Parsha are stepping up as much as possible. It's gonna be another peek coming out from Parsha, and he's just clicking heads right now, one after the next in skills. He's down again in this 1 versus 3 scenario, but he doesn't know that the Omen, he's going to be lurking around in the back end. And Pokies, he does a beautiful kill coming out from the sidelines near the crate. He trusted his teammates to make sure that the B-side hold was going to be there. And Parsha's like, alright Omen, you stay there. I'm going to do my job here at B. You do your job at A. And Focus does just that. Holding down that A side completely, waiting for that rotation play. A beautiful play coming out from the side of Aya.
Aya able to pick up that one round does put them in a situation where they can try to push through for their magic number 4 and hold through for a comeback in their own attacking side. We do expect those fast executes from Aya, and they have been really good. But I will say Badman, he hasn't been on that next level godlike form that we have seen him a lot, and I do hope that he will be able to get back to that form towards the latter end of this map, because that was one of the crowning lights for Aya. But in the absence of that, Pasha has really stepped up today. The Jet player on Aya Gaming, just finding these clean, nasty headshots and being able to pull off the advantage for his team. Whenever they go down, he's the one fighting back, pulling it, equalizing it as well. Pasha, he's a player to look out for. Now GE, the fast executes did not work in the last round, so now they're just gonna wait it out, understanding that Aya Gaming slowly but surely adapting to their playstyle. The smoke comes out for Aya, but that's a bit of a weird one, because it doesn't really cover the entry of Hoka entirely, and just slightly misplaced by Poki. Now you can see GE though, They
Right
made
here.
a bit of noise towards that B side, and they're now going to be going for the slow rotate towards A. The trap fire is already set up to protect their flank. GE now
30
with the
seconds
smokes coming
left.
through onto Heaven, going to heavily come in into side, and that double bounce shock dart, that was clean, gets a bunch of damage onto Batman. Skills will follow up, take him down, and now GE with the side control. There'll be Lightning Fast looking for the blunt. Lightning Fast
planted.
has his ultimate ready, so if he can make his way onto Lamps, to the corpse ready, to the Badman's corpse ready, he will be able to get all the information that GE needs.
He knows exactly the last round position, and Rossi is gonna take quite a lot of damage coming up from those pain kills. He does not go down just yet, but Rossi, he's holding strong. He gets that 1 kill on the Titan to make things even just a little bit more. But Partial, he does get caught out by the spy cam and Lightning Fast. He's slowly keeping his way forward, but Hellraiser with that close range operator, he finds one. He's trying to look for the second with the no scope, but he's not gonna be able to connect. And
One
the spike
enemy
is gonna
remaining.
keep you slowly. It's gonna
Last
be
player
Skills
standing.
though getting that first initial kill, but the halfway defuse has already gone through. But Skills straight through the smoke. He's gonna be able to get the kills that he gets to, and Skills, he's
Switching
coming out
sides.
clutch in so many of these rounds. And the last round of this half does go in the favor of Global Esports, taking us to a 3-9 scoreline. And CA, I don't need to tell you what's gonna happen on the defensive rounds, because now this breach is gonna be an absolute menace to anyone who tries to execute the side, whichever side that he is holding, I mean.
Yeah, like the idea of pushing in, because the breach offers so much options, right? Not only can he delay the push using his fault line and his seismic blast as much as possible, but with the help of his flashpoint, able to execute brilliant retakes. So even if GE do lose side control, they will be put back into a similar position that they were on attacking, where they did really well with those retakes. So GE, the ball definitely in their court, and we'll look to see how they're able to use it. The flash and dash combo coming out for SK Rossi and Hellraiser though, but it'll be Pasha picking up the first kill. Tito with another, and yeah, once again, even in the first half, their pistol round was on point. They won the pistol round, and with these advantages picked up, their double kill in their favor. Yeah, looking to replicate that success once again.
To see what they can do. Now, this is where their composition does shine the most on the map of Bind, but at the same time, Pokies, he may just get caught with his pants down, and yes, he does. The smoke has gone down already, and the spike's just gotta be chilling out down near the shower side. And Ranger, he has a lot of his flashes available. The flash dodge was not possible, as Tito does go down to the hands of Hellraiser in this situation, but
enemy
Titan,
remaining.
he's on the back end, and Hellraiser, he's able to clutch it all out. Oh my god, Hellraiser, he gets 3 kills for himself, leading
One
the
enemy
Titan down.
remaining.
It is 1 versus 2. Oh god, Titan. He's angry. He just channeled his inner Titan, going symbiotic
30
Titan in
seconds
this
left.
situation. And he's gonna be holding himself down in the shower angle. But Hellraiser, the sneaky boy, he's making his way back down from the shower side. He's pulling down a skills on Titan. And with this spike probably going down straight in front of shower, this is gonna be extremely dangerous.
10 seconds left.
Oh no.
Aren't will
Oh
take
no.
one time, but he will.
Oh my god!
My god! Titan, what was that flick? The headshot barely had any HP for himself, but pulls out the headshot. Oh my god! What was that flick? Titan with the triple kill to secure the pistol round for Ideapad Gaming. Titan really coming up huge, and it's those plays, it's those sort of plays that can really motivate a team to fight back, light the fire within the players, and find the morale that they desperately need. After that play, I think the comeback might just be on. GE, they need to shut this down and shut this down fast.
I think that there was a massive potato happening coming out from the side of Hellraiser. Because, oh my god, yes, Titan hit the biggest flick of his entire career. But, god damn, that was absolutely insane coming up inside of Aya. And already they're riding on the momentum of it all. Aya Gaming, they're able to get those first 2 pickoffs. 2 members from the side of the defense have already gone down. And Hellraiser, he's holding down the fort as of right now, down on this A short angle. He's rotating around and seeing what he can do. And Global Esports, they're looking for a rotation play coming down onto this A side. Coming down on this B side, sorry. But still, Aya Gaming, they're playing it smart. They know for a fact that the GE is thinking about the rotation. So they're doing the reverse psychology and forcing themselves down onto this A side instead, with only Hellraiser being present and the movement is going to be shifting down towards this A side, and no one from the front side of Global Esports is going to be going down just yet. Batman getting tagged up super low. Hellraiser, he does have one of his flashes to work with, but there's too many bodies in front of him to do much damage.
30
When he
seconds
has that
left.
frenzy and he goes down, and with the spike planting
Spike
from the side
planted.
of Ditto, Kappa,
Last
and
player standing.
Lightning Fast have their work cut out for them. He gets one kill on the Titan at least. And Kappa, he may just get one more kill before he does go down. Not really gonna happen. But still, 5 rounds on the board for the side of Aya Gaming. They're looking strong and they're slowly climbing their way back. So, comeback? Possible, I guess.
Yeah, comeback definitely on the cards, but GE, unlike the buys they did in the first half, they did go for the eco in this second half, so they will be looking to push through with the buy round itself here. Now, this round is going to be the X factor. Like, if GE lose this round, the tempo swing will be undeniably in the favor of Aya Gaming. Aya will be like literally like, yeah, let's go. The comeback definitely on. But GE, if they win this round, Aya Gaming, the idea of that comeback definitely stopped in its tracks. So they need to make sure that they play this cautiously and try to find as many advantages as they have been finding in the rounds so far. Yeah, they're going for a very unconventional 4-man shovel stack. They will get spotted out, but they're going for the rush. SK Rossi gets blinded and will get taken down, but Skills, he was the one who got the first blood onto the aggressive part of Sahil. Now towards this Lamps area, Titan, he picks up one, but Hellranger able to instantly answer back. Hellranger not looking at Lamps, so will be taken down by Tito. Lightning Fast, he's coming through from the other side, but their TP is being taken from Aya. They're going back to the B side, but this is why Cypher preferred over Killjoy on Bind, because he can just leave his utility, the camera and the cages and the Trapfires, all of them ready. Trapfires do get taken down though, and now a fake defuse coming through, but you can't take a side, but he just takes your picture.
Last player
He'll
standing.
take the Omen down really low, but not able to take him down. Winning 1v3 for Lightning Fast. Does not able to clutch it out. Instead, will just get traded out. And that's, yeah, picking up the buy round for themselves. That is a huge momentum swing. The comeback definitely on.
They're looking strong in their scenarios. They're trying to do what they can. But my god, I have to give it a lot to the side of Batman. Batman coming up massive from his side of the hookah. Look at Batman, he's actually looking at CT. And then that flick was insane. It was basically a 0.2 millisecond flick, and already Lightning Fast's head just popped off. Like literally, it just popped in a matter as soon as I saw that flick happen on my screen. Batman, he's stepping it up. He gets that first initial kill down onto SK Rossi, and with the ultimate coming out as well, he's finding all of those kills. He finds 206, and these Lurker, he's dealing so much damage. He gets 3 kills for the side of Aya Gaming. They're gonna be doing a good amount of damage. This, of course, is the eco round, but Batman, he gets another one on the Lightning Fast, showing who's the actual Lightning Fast player in this server. And Batman, he's looking for this ace. He's hungry for it. He goes in for that swing, and he's gonna be able to find it as well. Batman, he goes in for the ace, showing that what kind of a boogeyman he actually is.
Yeah, you can see, like, Batman, I wanted him to step up, right? From the first half, I was hoping he would be able to get back to that insane level of form that we've seen him, that has helped Aya Gaming get to this stage. And with that ace, it really does show that he's able to do it. That, it all goes back to that Titan flick. The triple kill in that pistol round, giving so much momentum now to all players of Aya Gaming. Every single person stepping up. For Aya Gaming, this is the dream scenario. They need to use the wave that they're on, the wave of momentum, to try and push through as much as they can. They've reduced the scoreline difference from 6 rounds now to 2 rounds, and if they can push through, find the lead for themselves, that would be one of the biggest comebacks that we've seen in such a later stage of the tournament. Now, you can see for GE though, they're looking to fight back themselves. It's SK Rossi picking up that operator, and that operator is going to be really impactful. Does get spotted out, but he's just going to wait for Tito to peek. But Tito's like, I know what you're doing. He's not going to peek at all. Instead, just backs right off and waits it off. Now, with the Omen and Raze for Aya Gaming, PokeZ and Titan pushing in, it will be the hookah take. PokeZ readying the paranoia, but Hellranger able to take down Tito. Tito caught a little unaware, I think was in the drone mode with his drone and will get taken down. Hellranger playing this sneaky playstyle. Find the advantage for GE. Now Titan going in with the showstopper will not be able to find the kill. Instead will just get be trapped by the trap fire and be lightning fast picking up a double. GE stopping Aya Gaming in their tracks.
I think Titan, he had the magic number 69, but it was not going to be enough for him. As Partial Silent, he gets another kill, and Titan straight through the smoke, gets one of the kills as well. Partial, he's looking for a secondary kill on the sidelines, but Titan, he only has 8 HP. The Titan's looking quite small in this situation, as he's going in straight through the teleporter to try and find a plan, but SK Rossi, he's holding down the fort near the shower side, and I do love that defense coming out from the side of Global Esports. They're understanding exactly how Aya Gaming are slowly playing all of their attacks, and they're using this to their advantage. But I have to give it to the side of Kappa. Both of his shock darts were absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, Kappa coming up huge in that round, but for me, like, it was Hellranger leading from the front to catch out Tito there and just destroy the hold for Tito, the lurker, towards that A side area, force all of Aya Gaming into that B side, into the hands of Lightning Fast, who does brilliantly to pick up the scraps, gets that double kill, and now SK Rossi once again going for the shower speak. He'll win the operator battle, he'll pick up the kill, and he'll be the one securing an advantage for Global Esports. But Badman pushing in through A-shot, able to return one, find a trade onto skills, and now Tito with the recon drone, he spots one out. But this is still that chicken game between Tito and SK Rossi. Both of them waiting for the other to make a mistake. Neither of them gonna do so though. It's gonna be Hellranger holding down A-side, finding now a triple kill for himself. The momentum back in GE's favor.
It's back in their favor, but Tito keep going in for the spray, but he's not going to be able to take out Rossi, and it's going to be Hellranger instead coming out massive. He gets a 4K for himself, and then slaps Tito in the face as well in that situation with one bullet to the head. A beautiful round coming out from the side of Global Esports, taking us to a 7-11 scoreline. And it seems as though Global Esports, they finally found out what kind of a strategy Aya Gaming are executing, and they're just systematically breaking it down.
Yeah, I think for both of these teams, when you're at such a top level, when like both of these teams even know each other to such a big extent, right? It's all about trying to find those in-game psychological warfare advantages. And when that Titan triple kill came through, the advantage for Aya Gaming was absolutely humongous, and they're able to translate that into a multi-round winning streak. But GE, they are a top team, and they're able to use that fact to just settle themselves down, wait it out, and then recollect themselves, push through on the basis of that. Now Skills and SK Rossi with the aggressive push down A short. Skills using his shouted step really well to find the off angles, meaning they pick up the first 2 kills, and once again GE with a 2-man advantage looking for match point.
They're looking to see what they can find, but there's too many people down in the shower cycle, and this may just be their detrimental side. It's gonna be Skills getting the first kill on the Pokies. But Partial Silent gets that 1 kill onto Hellranger before he does go down, and SK Rossi, he does find onto Ditto, and Partial Silent back again at the magic number 69, but may just not be enough as SK Rossi, he goes up into the skies like a majestic angel raining death from above, uses the classic, he just clicks away until he finds that kill. And a beautiful round coming up from the side of Global Esports to take us to match point again, ladies and gentlemen. This is where the crunch time is about to begin, because now Aya Gaming, they need to go for a comeback, or they're going to be looking to go into the second map.
Yeah, Aya Gaming, this is where they really need to make their stand, try to find the push back for themselves, because otherwise GE not only will they take map 1, but go into map 2 knowing that Ascent is one of their favored maps to carry this breach composition. So GE won't, not only would they be with the momentum, but also with the comfort. Aya now pushing into this site aggressively. Is Titan with the double satchel to get into elbow, but does not spot Lightning Fast, and that will be the kill for Lightning Fast, as well as the neural theft. Knows exactly where all of Aya Gaming is. Not much information to be revealed though, because Aya Gaming just got into site.
Oh no!
Now the Hunter's Fury though. Oh my god, predicting the updraft from Pasha Sahil. Kappa gets the kill. Lightning Fast with another. Rolling Thunder comes down. It's all ultimates on the board because it's GE. Global Esports to pick up the win. Map 1, 13-7. Now 1-0 in this best of 3.
I felt that. Oh god, I felt that. Imagine being a Jet trying to be smart. Then there is Kappa being like, no, I am smarter than you. Goes in for the prediction play with that Hunter's Fury to take him out. Just absolutely incredible. And SK Rossi, he just flying up in the air, being like, boys, just throw me up in the air. I just want to be a trampoline. I just want to be an angel. He's doing what he can up there. And that was a beautiful game indeed coming out from both of these teams. Parsha Sahil, he's at the top of the scoreboard, 22 and 18, match MVP on a 321 ACS. He played absolutely out of his mind for the side of Aya Gaming, and that just goes to showcase what kind of a close match it actually was, in disregarding the scoreline.
Yeah, it was definitely close, even in the individual rounds where GE able to close it out. When it came down to the particular rounds, it went down to the wire. And yeah, Gaming really establishing why they are a team to be scared of, a team to remember, because they were able to establish themselves not just in this match, but many times before in the Rift. I'm sure they'll be able to come back stronger though, because they did look much better in the second half of this first map than they did in the first. So hopefully they carry that bit of momentum forward into their own map on Ascent and able to pull off a win. For now, we'll go back into this map, talk a bit more about the difference in compositions and how the execution was so clutch for Global Esports today with the Relive the Moment brought to you by Ideapad Gaming 3 Notebook powered by Ryzen 4000 series processors, perfect for gaming and multitasking. Now, aggressive for me, the breach composition is a bit of a double-edged sword. I think, on its own in theory with that perfect team. Like, give me the Mixwells and the Tenzis and the Wardels. Like, put me the dream team together and give me the breach composition. I'm very happy with it. I think it sets up that solo person for a lot of success while also allowing the other teams, other members in the team, like the Omen, to find his perfect lurking playstyle like Skills was able to. And it really does vibe in really well with the entire meta that the game is faced with right now, which is an aggressive, attack-oriented meta. But at the same time, the execution of it, to be able to synergize with all your members and find the right moments to put out that flashpoint, to put out that fault line, that's extremely hard to put together for a team. And the fact that GE have almost perfected it with a couple of refinements to go, it really does put them on a map as a potential top 2 team to look out for in your grand finals even. GE, I think they were a bit angry given the fact that they didn't make it to the grand finals in Series 3 after having made it in Series 1 and 2. Took that Series 4 break and like, we're back now. We want to take our fight once again, try to take down the champions themselves and become the champions ourselves in their last chance. They look extremely strong, but props to be given to Aya Gaming as well. They put up a really strong fight. The Titan triple kill with that flick, the Badman ace, and Pasha Sahil as a whole being the MVP. This team has a lot of promise and potential, and it's very easy to forget that they're actually just the first time they're competing together as this team. So the fact that they're only going to get better and better as it goes on, for me, it gives me a lot of hope for the community as a whole.
And really, I completely agree with you that on that, CA. And I do have to give it to Aya Gaming for the fact that even though they're a brand new team, they play extremely well together. But in a lot of these situations, I saw Aya Gaming going in for a lot of the solo heroics instead of actually playing together as a team. Like GE, they played completely for the team play instead of actually going for those brags. Like lightning fast, he was one of those selfless players that threw himself down into the front lines if he needed to make sure that his teammates were safe. He took the peaks that he didn't even need to so that his team were able to gain some form of information if the Sova does die out in a lot of these situations. Like, I have to give it to them for the selfless nature that they have adopted. Previously, back before in Series 3, we saw that a lot of solo plays were coming out from the side of Global Esports. Now, none of that really exists. Now it feels as though they're a full, well-oiled team. And even previously, in Series 5, we have seen them try to pull off these Breach and Jet compositions where they had a lot of kinks to work out with. And now I'm really happy to see moving forward into these semifinals that this Breach and Jet combination has gotten even better. It has gotten even smoother. Not in a single situation, I have seen Hellranger really going in and flashing his own teammates by accident or using his ultimate a bit too early or Rossi pushing in a bit too early, where all of these setups have gone wrong. Everything was done close to perfection, and I do believe as the grand finals are going to be rolling forward, and if GE are able to make it, they're going to be looking strong and much more potent than ever.
Definitely, but right now we still have this best of three. IA Gaming definitely has the potential to pull back a reverse sweep, potentially take the next map for themselves, and then look for that third map for the series in itself. So we have to wait and watch in the second map if GE can close it out, or if it'll be IA Gaming taking us to map three. For now, we'll take a small break and we'll be back with you with the next map really soon. In the meantime, make sure you check out the links in the description below for some amazing discounts and a chance for you to upgrade your peripherals and get that better setup overall. Make sure you also like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're able to get to the streams on time, and share it with all your friends, because why wouldn't you want to see such an amazing set of teams duke it out against each other, try to fight for their place in the upper bracket finals against the defending champions in Velocity Gaming. Now we'll take this small break, let the players get a small breather, and we'll set up the next game and see you really soon with the LG Ultragear TEC Challenger Series 5 powered by Ideapad Gaming and AMD.
competition after a long break and showing us that they will maintain that champion position. Rexy, he's not gonna give up. It's do or die. He makes himself known. And Amaterasu with the finishing flow. Velocity Gaming, they are your champions of the TEC Challenger Series 4.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the LG Ultragear TEC Challenger Series 5, powered by Ideapad Gaming and AMD, with AFK Gaming as our media partner. We're here back for the action between IA Gaming and Global Esports. Now going on to map 2, Global Esports, they were able to pick up map 1 on Bind, take the win for themselves. Let's quickly go to the map Veto, see what we have on the screen available for us. It's Ascent coming up for the second map, and this Ascent map is actually the pick of IA Gaming. This is their map of choice, and coming into this, I have a big question mark. Now, going into Ascent, I'm expecting a similar lineup to what they showed on Bind, and the same for GE as well. That's solo duelist double initiator lineup. So the real big question for me is, where does IA Gaming find its advantage after losing out on map 1?
The advantage for me is gonna be quite interesting, but of course we are seeing the legendary bait the CA coming up from Lightning Fast himself on that sky, and I already see CA pouting in the background of his camera as I'm watching it. But still, this is gonna be an interesting fact to talk about, because think of it like this. They're using the same composition once again on the map of Ascent. Oh no, my god, Lightning Fast. He's actually going in for the Sage. This is going to be quite an interesting pick if he does go for it, but he's opting not to just yet. But still, let's talk about the composition. They're using this exact same composition coming out from the side of Aya. And I do not really like this race pick coming out on the map of Ascent. And there's not really any breach as well here.
Yeah, the lack of flashes definitely something that hurts more on Bind than Ascent, right?
That is also a true factor, but at the same time, when you look at the composition, yes, it's gonna hurt a little bit, but on the map of Ascent, you have a Breach and Jet combination, and we know for a fact that this is their playground. Tell me honestly, CA, what are you scared of more, a Raze or a Breach or Jet combination that we have already seen to be deadly as all hell?
I think I've clearly established that for me personally, if you can give the same level of execution on both compositions, I'll take Breach and Jet on any map over a double duelist composition. Because that Breach and Jet combo, they both do their jobs brilliantly, and I think for me, more importantly, it lifts some pressure off of Sova from playing just that initiator role for himself. He can go back to playing much more of a defensive info role, which I really do feel like suits Kappa much more than the aggressive Sova that we expect from teams that are carrying the solo initiator. For me, like, it really comes down to where you're able to find your comfort though, and IA Gaming has really established their comfort lies with this composition. So we'll see if they can make it work. It's gonna be them on the attack now, already taking control of B side, but they haven't checked the boat house just yet. It'll be Kappa finding the first blood onto Pasha Sahil. Batman able to take him down, and that's how the round has started for us in this map too. Aya Gaming fighting for their lives, Global Esports fighting for their spot in the upper bracket finals.
They're looking to hold strong for as long as they can, but this may just not be enough. As SK Rossi, they're rushing himself down into the side, and he gets that first headshot onto the back of side. He knows for a fact that one member is sitting out at boathouse. It's gonna be tight and making so much noise on the back end. He's going in for the speed, but he's not gonna be enough. It's gonna be Batman finding one on the Lightning Fast. Poke is not good. Gets one on SK Rossi, but Hellraiser, he answers back on the Batman, going down into a 1 versus 1 situation. The spike diffuse has gone through. Halfway diffuse has gone around as well. It's gonna be another classic right-click battle coming out, and Poki's not good. He tries to do what he can, but it's not gonna be enough, and Hellranger He does find that defuse as well. He does the dance of death. He puts on his dashing shoes. He goes left, he goes right, he goes up, he goes down, he goes everywhere that Pokies cannot go to, forcing him down into a reload and one more shot to the dome to take him out as well. A beautiful round coming out from the side of Global Esports to take round number 1 on this defense.
Hellranger with the strafing coming out to be able to pick up that round, playing it really well. Also, the nerves of steel to be able to stick that defuse halfway through, because given the fact that there was just 1.8 seconds left on the clock, if he hadn't stuck the defuse full all the way through, he would not have been able to defuse it entirely, meaning the Hellranger making sure that not only is he able to pick up the kill, but also getting the half defuse and picking up for GE that round. Now light take fast, he's got the Spectre, he's gonna obliterate Aya Gaming, picks up a triple, gets traded out, but that's perhaps too little too late, because now all of GE, they made their way onto B, and they're not gonna let like Aya Gaming go anywhere. The mid flank as well coming out for SK Rossi now.
This force buy really didn't work out in their favor, it seems, and Aya Gaming, they're gonna be forced down into an eco if they're not really able to clutch out this round. But still, they're looking down on the B main side, but Kappa, he's using his drone, and this one drone is gonna give them so much information to work with. It's gonna be Titan getting spotted out and getting reconned as well, but smart play coming out from the side of Global Esports and not really push the advantage, not really try and chase these kills.
Blocking sight.
Instead, just waited out. The recon bolt's gonna be connecting out as well, and Parsha and Titan both get caught out. All of the information out in the world has been already found, and SK Rossi, he's holding on the flank
left.
as usual. Beautifully done from his side, and a lot of information is being established. Parsha, though, he goes back into the side, and he's gonna be able to find that kill on the Kappa. Titan, he's gonna be
Last
running on
player
forward to see what he
standing.
can find, but Skills, he gets the kill on the Titan instead as he's pushing out aggressively with that Spectre in hand. Parsha, he's going down into this 1 versus 3 scenario. Will he be able to find it is a real question. He does get paranoid out, and he does get flashed out as well. There's too many things for him to witness, but he couldn't see any of it. And Global Esports, they take round number 2 off the board. And Aya Gaming, now they're forced down into an eco. A really bad situation to be in.
I really like this approach for Global Esports. It's not that they're solely playing for the retakes, but the idea still is that try to get as much damage as you can through when Aya Gaming pushing for the site. But remember that our retake always stronger because of the fact that they have the Hellranger on that breach. So the idea of being able to understand where your composition excels, that's something we missed from a lot of teams. And the fact that GE have got it down to a T really speaks volumes about the practice and the dedication they put in to being able to get to this stage. Now, for Aya Gaming, as you said, they did go for the close by, so they have to now go for the eco, and a chance for Global Esports to take a 3-round advantage. The aggressive push from SK Rossi did come out, and with the help of Hellranger, they'll be able to find another. The Jet and Breach, the Flash and Dash, reigning supreme for GE now with that 2-round advantage, looking to push even further.
And already the flash and dash combo, they're holding down this A main so tight that not even a single member from the side of Aya Game were able to go right through them with another beautiful flash coming out from the side of Hellranger. He's gonna be able to get that kill on the Titan with a well-placed spray, and Pokey's not good. He's not gonna have a good day. He's going in for the peak, and it's gonna be Hellranger blinding him, literally just throwing the sun in his face straight through the wall to take him out. And it's going to be the 3rd round on the board for the side of Global Esports. But now CA is where the real fun is about to begin, because Aya Gaming, they're going to have their full buys on their side.
But if you notice the operator now coming out for SK Rossi, as well as the rolling thunder ready for Hellranger, I'm expecting them to deviate to allowing SK Rossi to play a very aggressive op angle. He is going towards that B main and then holding down with the aggressive push down at A main to get A main control and get the information back for them. Mid is left to that trap fire, and they're gonna look to push in on the basis of that. The fault line had pushed through on A main, but no aggressive peaks coming out just yet. Instead, it's Aya Gaming looking to take mid control here. Now the recon drone coming out as they approach that garden area, but Hellrangers is gonna back off, hide himself behind the wall, behind the door. Not gonna get spot out because the drone goes towards garden. And now with lightning fast coming out, that drone might just be a bait to Aya Gaming if they choose to make this push. The Rolling Thunder ready, and he's gonna prep it up in case he hears footsteps, but he will not hear any footsteps. Instead is SK Rossi with that aggressive B main push, picking up the first blood for Global Esports. Now, yeah, they will be able to take mid control here if they choose to, but they won't really have anywhere to go because with the op holding down B side and with the Rolling Thunder holding down A, it's gonna be a difficult side to take on either side.
This is gonna be a difficult side to take, but if Rossi he keeps on hitting shots like this, no one's gonna be breaking down into the sideline. Pokey's not good. He's on the sidelines. He's trying to do what he can, but
30
he
seconds
may
left.
just get caught off guard as Rossi. He knows exactly where Pokey is gonna be. He's getting all of the kills. He's looking for this ace, and Tito, he's on the back of side, but they don't know where he exactly is. And Ditto, he is shaking in his boots as the army is gonna be coming down for him. He gets 1
10
kill, he
seconds
gets
left.
2. He's gonna be able to
Revealing
survive
area.
for as long as he can. He may just go for the plant as well, and this may just be possible. But with the paranoia coming out, I don't think so, ladies and gentlemen. But at least he got the spike plant down. So there's a little bit of extra cash to go down in the bank, and also an extra ultimate charge for Tito to work with. That was an amazing round coming out from the side of Global Esports. And Rossi, when he has that operator, he's an absolutely new, different animal. He's no longer an animal, he's an absolute beast.
With the huge plays in that round, holding down from Boathouse and finding the double headshot to take down Rossi and another, meaning he is able to get that spike planted, as you said, and able to get some credits to his name. But I do think that those credits, it really does. It's like a small drop in the ocean compared to the eco damage done by Global Esports to Aya Gaming. Now 4-round winning streak, Aya Gaming, they are able to lose the lost streak money to get the full buys for themselves, but those full buys come with the extra weight of having only light shields. SK Rossi with those aggressive off peaks down mid, he'll find one, but Pokey's there to back his teammate up, will get the trade through, and that pressure relieved off of the operator down at mid will mean now Aya Gaming able to take mid control and push in aggressively. Now Hellranger, he's holding it down. If he does hear footsteps coming through, I'm expecting a Rolling Thunder to help his team just delay that push for as long as possible. Instead going towards that B main site, expecting that B main push, not gonna come through. Him leaving mid though, that means Aya Gaming able to push through successfully. Now in the attacker spawn area, they need to try and find a pick here and then push into A side. Will find that pick in Badman, but they're not going to push into A, instead choosing to go over to B.
Revealing area.
His B-side
I
push is
know
very
exactly
dangerous,
where
especially when Hellranger is gonna be alive. He's on the backup side, he has his Rolling Thunder available, and one guy is gonna be sent flying into the abyss, but a beautiful paranoia coming out from the side of the open
player
to just
standing.
completely shut it down. Pokey's playing it
30 seconds
perfectly,
left.
being able to counteract
planted.
Hellranger's ultimate, and now leaving Lightning Fast in a 1 versus 4 situation, and I don't think even Lightning Fast is gonna be fast enough to get this clutch out of his bag. Batman is going to be able to showcase what kind of a Cypher he actually is. Going for the entry fragger Cypher role to get all of it done.
I mean, that round very important for Aya Gaming because they went for the operator buy on top of the light shields that they were investing in. So if they did lose that round, their economy would be absolutely decimated and it would be very hard to come back against the team composition that is Global Esports, which actually excels much better on attack than defense. The fact that they're able to pick up the round, meaning they're able to stall the lead and the win streak for Global Esports, and now can use that momentum to push back in their own favor, try to equalize it, and try to find a lead in their own attacking half. Now, Aya Gaming, very interesting approach, expecting an A-side aggressive push with that flash and dash or the paranoia and dash combo. Leave the operator towards that A main CT area, and now waiting, looking to push through into B main with the help of the rest of their members. He's gonna hold down mid, wait for any aggressive peaks, but not gonna find any, and that will mean all of them stacking up, looking for this B main push. The recon drone will spot a couple out, but now Hunter's Fury out for Kappa, sorry, for Tito. He'll find tag, and with his third charge, he'll find the kill onto Kappa. The showstopper coming out as well, meaning B-side taking control of for Aya Gaming. Now the plant point.
Spike
What?
planted.
SK Rossi threading the needle, finds a kill though, and now GE in a 4v4 retake situation.
If Rossi was not able to get that kill, this would have been a detrimental for the side of Global Esports. But him getting that, it's going to be opening up so much. It's going to be Hellranger going in for one of the peaks. lightning fast. He's gonna be able to take down one on the Titan, but Rossi is chilling out on the side of B main to see what he can find. Barsha, he's down on the back. Rossi, he's gonna be going in for the play. He hits the right click, and he's gonna be able to take it down on Batman and Ditto. They have his own vengeance. Hellraiser, he gets that 1 kill on the Ditto. Now down in a 1 versus 2 situation. Man, he's not gonna be able to find it, and it was a beautiful round indeed coming up from the side of Global Esports, and he does have enough time to go in for the defuse. Well played coming out from the side of Global Esports, taking us down to a 5-1 scoreline on the map of Ascent.
5-1 for Global Esports, and as you said, aggressive. If that op kill hadn't come through for GE, the difficulty of the retake would definitely be compounded in the fact that they would have to go up in a situation where Aya were already able to get their post plants, and Pasha was playing towards that aim angle with the flank. The fact that they're able to get the kill means that they can push through, find another for lightning fast, and the cops giving the neural theft a thing to lock on, meaning all the information available for Global. The flank for Pasha instantly neutralized by SK Rossi, and the round picked up for GE. Now 5-1 for Aya Gaming. They still have the ability to make the buys, but after this round, if they do lose this round, they will not have it, so they need to pull back right here and right now. They're gonna look to do that with this mid control push coming in. I do appreciate the playstyle of Aya, the ideas that they have. Like, very rarely do we see teams actually going for the mid control without that breach in their team, and the fact that they're willing to do it, understanding the importance of the mid in this map, speaks volumes about the team's understanding of the game as a whole. But Skills, he's playing that lurk angle, able to pick up a kill, but Pasha and Tito instantly return it back. Down goes Skills and Hellranger, and that's Aya Gaming once again looking for that B side.
They're going to find that B side once more, but with the man advantage on their side, Aya Gaming, they're looking quite pretty, but Kappa, he's like an absolute rock when it comes down to this B side, and he's got to be able to hold his ground, but Batman takes him out in that situation. It's gonna be lightning fast and SK Rossi going down for this retake. The two close friends to see what they can do, slowly making their way forward. No one's really giving them any sort of a peek as of right now, not just yet. Trying to see what they can find, and a beautiful play coming up from the side of Rossi. He's clearing on all their angles. He gets that first kill, but Batman's gonna be there to go in for the save, and it's gonna be lightning fast trying to do what he can, but after getting revealed by that recon bolt, there's not much that he can do. Maybe just throw himself down into the side to go in for that retake, but still, it's not gonna be working out in their favor. Taking us to a 5-2 scoreline is gonna be the side of Aya Gaming. They were able to go down into that A side, get those first pickups, and then immediately go for a rotation play onto B. That was a beautiful play indeed.
Yeah, the mid control into the attacker spawn push and then pushing towards that B side is something that Aya Gaming have shown in their last few rounds as well. They really do like that approach, and the fact that they're able to do it consistently, to me it shows a level of effort put into understanding and executing a particular game plan before the map even started. And for me, that's one of the most important factors in judging how good a team is. Now Aya Gaming, they are on the attack, so if they can just get to like a 5 or 6 round mark, that's where I think I would be like in a content position if I was them, because otherwise this breach just takes over the attack as a whole. The mid control becomes much easier, so Aya Gaming, they need to pull back now. They need to try and stop this back-to-back round fashion that we have seen over the last 4 rounds. Batman doesn't get spotted by the drone and goes for the duel with Skills, but whiffs a couple of shots, and Skills, he's like, I'm not gonna whiff anything, finds a headshot, takes him down. Now Titan and Tito, all of them pushing in onto A side, able to get a kill. Rossi returned it with his op, but Hellranger, he's holding it down from the hell angle, able to find one, but with the grenade flushing him out. He'll go down. 2v2 on the map, and now Kappa with the Hunter's Fury trying to delay the plant for as long as possible.
Spike planted.
Oh my god, he's gonna be able to get that hit onto Titan. Oh no, Titan, is he gonna be able to dodge that in that situation? I honestly thought that Titan got tagged by that, but Kappa, he does have a stinger in hand, and Titan, he's exactly right down below him in this situation. He goes in for the recon bolt down in the long side, and the recon, it's gonna be spawning out one member, but Titan, he's chilling on down under spawn, and he's gonna be able to find that kill onto Skills, but Kappa with beautiful tracking, he hits that shot. That was absolutely nutty. It's gonna be Partial going in for the jiggle
Concentrate's
peaks.
over.
And then Kappa, he needs to try and stick this out. Partial just playing mind games with Kappa right now. It's not gonna be enough. It's beautiful movement coming out from the side of the chat of Aya Gaming. All of the baits, all of the plays. That is what we love to see, ladies and gentlemen. And it seems as though Aya Gaming, they're bringing it all down to the table as they've already cracked the code of how Global Esports are actually playing these rounds.
Aya Gaming doing really well in this round. Even though they go down really fast in their push, they're able to get the really important trades through. And that grenade from Titan to flush out Hellranger was really important as well, because if you don't do that, Hellranger in a position where he could just destroy all of Aya Gaming's push. Now winning back-to-back rounds, able to get the momentum and the eco in their favor, will force Global Esports onto an eco round, a chance for Aya Gaming to really solidify their economy and push on the basis of that. But on both sides, you can see for GE, they're adopting very interesting positions. Hellranger with a slightly aggressive hold on to Catwalk, and on the other side, Skills and Kappa with a slightly aggressive hold in that B main area. It's gonna be just mid control once again for Aya Gaming, understanding that in this eco round, Global Esports very likely to try and go for the eco rush, but that hasn't happened so far. Instead, Global Esports now 4-man stacking B, waiting for something to happen, but the inch by inch push for Aya Gaming is down in Catwalk. Hellranger, he's not able to find the headshot. Instead, it's just Tito finding the kill, and that's A side completely open for Aya Gaming.
A side has been completely opened up, and they're going to be rushing their way down soon enough. Not really going for it just yet. It seems Aya Gaming, they're wanting to take mid control once more. And you know that I'm an advocate when it comes to the mid control. But this may just be a bit more than they get you. Lightning Fast, he gets that first kill. For Marshall, he gets his own as well with that Albright. Lightning Fast gets a second. He's looking for the third with that Sheriff. He's looking for them all. He's wanting to take them all back down to jail. And Lightning Fast, that kill was absolutely disgusting. The crosshair placement coming out from him was absolutely beautiful. And he's looking for an ace. He wants to find it out. He wants to show up Batman being like, I'm the better cyber player here. He spots him out and he gets the headshot, and it's going to be an ace coming out for the side of Lightning Fast. An eco round ace. This guy is absolutely insane.
I didn't feel anything.
That's exactly why Global Esports picked him up, right? I mean, with the last time we got to see Lightning Fast was with level 5, and he was usually playing the Omen or the Duelist role. Now shifting over to that Cypher role to accommodate GE squad, and looking so damn strong with it, finding his own uniqueness to the agent. Man, the fourth kill in that round with that Sheriff, that flick into headshot, which is absolutely nutty. I can never imagine trying to pull something like that off. And Lightning Fast, he's able to do it with such ease, displaying his skill in a phenomenal manner. Picks up the ace. An ace by Batman in the first half, and an ace by Lightning half in the second. These ciphers, they really show you exactly why Sentinels can be as strong as any other agents in the game. Now, for Aya Gaming, this is a really important round, given the fact that there's only 2 more left. They need to win this to have a proper eco for the loss, and they're trying to do that with that aggressive A-side execute. They've already picked up the offer in SK Rossi, and now with the ultimate coming out from Pokey on the flank, Aya Gaming with some really nice post-plant positions.
They have a beautiful both positions in their side, but when the ultimate's gonna get popped from the side of Hellranger, not even any of these ults are gonna be saving him. Kappa goes in for the play from the back end, but Pokey is still under the Raptor side, and they're gonna be able to find it all. They're not really able to clear out their angles fast enough, and they have to pay the price for it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be another round on the board for the side of Aya Gaming, taking us to a 6-4 scoreline. 2 more rounds left to make it even Steven, or for Global Esports to move on forward and solidify their lead a little bit more.
Yeah, 6-4, a really decent scoreline for Aya Gaming so far, but they have the chance to try and make it 6-6 on the scorecard, because right now Global, they will be happy with this 6-round mark they've reached and try to push through on attack. For them, any round they're able to get is basically a free roll, and that ability to push through on the basis of that will determine the edge between both of these teams. Because Global, they have that extra comfort in understanding that they've already won the series, and now with the Hunter's Fury, through the reveal, it'll be Tito finding the first kill, but Kappa and SK Rossi pushing in. They're able to trade it back, and now Kappa, he's gonna be the sole holder of this B side. Looking down, Market through the smoke, spraying through, almost able to pick one of the shot dart, will not find his way. Second one will do a bit of damage, but not able to find the kill. GE, they secured a man advantage for themselves, but yeah, they secured the site, so GE, they're gonna have to play for the retake. But given the fact that they have the breach, let's see if they can execute this properly.
This is gonna be really difficult for their side, and it seems as though Rossi, he's missing quite a few of his operator shots, but he's gonna be able to get the second one for him. Going down into this 3 versus 2 retake scenario is gonna be Rossi and his buddy. And Rossi, he's gonna be able to thread that needle. He's trying to go in for the flame, and Partial, that flame was absolutely disgusting! Oh my god, he gets that kill onto Rossi and onto the skills. But Hellranger is way too quick, and the spike defuse is going to be going out as well. It's going to be 7 rounds on the board for the side of Global Esports, moving into round number 11.
I want to see on the instant replay how Rossi was able to pick up that kill with the Blade Storm, because I barely saw the Omen through the dark cover. How the hell did he see that Omen through the dark cover? At this point, like for me, like right here, you're gonna see Rossi. Oh, he barely spots him out, and when he goes down, is able to predict where he will be. Get that kill. And then, I mean, yeah, Pasha with this insane flick. Both of the teams have these insane players. We saw Lightning Fast Flick just in the last round. We see Rossi with that game sense able to pick out the Pokey Z. And Pasha, we've seen his flicks already in map 1. Now once again establishing his dominance.
Okay,
But Rossi, this is where the strength of that breach comes in. Rossi pushing in aggressively into mid. He's able to pick up a double already. And now Global Esports making do with this last round really quickly. Now with a 2-man advantage. All left to Pasha to try to find a win for Aya Gaming.
I got this.
Question CA. Rossi? He's like, God damn this operator, I'm never touching this operator ever again. Then goes into his rifle form and he's like, this isn't even my final form. Goes in for a ton of those headshots. He finds it all and he's just cleaning up house. But Partial, he does have the spike in his favor, and this is the real raid boss for the side of Aya Gaming. And GE, they're showing a lot of respect to him in this situation. It's gonna be Kappa spotting him out, and he's not gonna be moving down anywhere. Partial knows for a fact that there's probably no one down in the back of side, but this amount of time that he is taking to clear out a lot of these angles are gonna be giving a lot more time for the side of GE to go into these type of both plan situations. But still, they're holding strong. They're playing it slowly to see what they can get. But the audio positioning from the side of Kappa is absolutely beautiful. He knows where the plant is going to be at. The game sense from this man is absolutely insane. And there's going to be a lot of flashes to work with as well. Partial, he's meeting a rock in a hard place. And the hard place is going to be Hellranger and his gun to take him back home, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be GE going 8-4 on the scoreline. And he's going to be holding it down as we're moving into the next half.
And really, I have to say, like, I'm not a big fan of the fake blunt when you're in that 1v3 situation. I do feel like he shouldn't have done that. But I do understand the idea that if given how much time he did take to clear the site out, very likely that all of Global Esports having pushed into site already, hearing that spike plant, very likely that they push into him and take him down. But in general, the pros don't fake strategy usually works out for pros, so I would like to see that a bit more from Aya Gaming. But 8-4, they have got magic number 4, so they do have the basis to try and pull off a comeback on the defensive side. They almost did do it in map 1, and given the fact that map 2 Ascent is Aya's pick, we can certainly expect that something similar might be possible. But that's where you have to wonder, with this Breach and Jet combo for Global Esports, is it just almost a very unlikely situation for Aya Gaming, given how proficient Hellranger and SK Rossi have been at setting up those aggressive pushes. For now though, it's going to be a split up approach. The Kappa on the Sova on the lurk down at B side, and SK Rossi looking for that mid peak. Didn't find any, so now he's just going to group up with the team, go for that A side, execute. Kappa, he's going to start roaming himself. His job, I think, will be to try to find out rotations. No, scratch that. He's just going to go for the long rotate into this site, with all 5 members stacking towards A, and with the paranoia and the smokes coming out, this should be Global Esports committing to this A side.
They're trying to make the commit, but a beautiful lineup as well coming out from the side of Lightning Fast. He has everything set up for his team. The paranoias are coming out as well as this pistol run execute is going to be looking absolutely insane. SK Rossi is going to be dashing on in, but Titan with the spam, he actually gets 2 headshots, one on the kills and one on the Kappa. They're already 2 members down, and it seems as though this may just be a bit too much for their side to deal with. SK Rossi, he wants to make this push, he wants to make this even out a little bit more. He's going to be able to find that kill onto Tito. But too many members are awaiting him in that side, and Badman gets the final kill onto Hellranger as well. That's going to be a beautiful defensive round coming out from the side of the defense. Aya Gaming, that was an absolutely beast level of defense, mainly because of one thing, CA. Titan, he just got absolutely lucky, or he has the game sense levels over anyone else. He was able to get 2 kills straight through the smoke, and those were headshots as well.
I mean, when you're looking at one of the players in a team that is already in the top 6 half of the tournament, I'm gonna just give it to proper crosshair placement and game sense for Titan. Coming up huge in that round, picking up double headshots with that pistol. For Aya Gaming, they look extremely strong in the pistols throughout. Out of 4 pistol rounds that we've seen, Aya Gaming, they've won 3 of them. And the fact that they're able to do that demonstrates the level of skill that is necessary to be able to win out pistol rounds. It's just a question of how you find the consistency in that skill and how you refine that skill, and that's gonna be their path and their experience as a team together. Now you can see Global Esports though, once again going for that split playstyle, but this time instead leaving Lightning Fast, their Cypher on the look and choosing to push through this B main area. They're going to just play it very slow. They don't want to get caught out unnecessarily. For them, it's about trying to make this round work as much as possible because they have gone for those close buys. Now, having made a teeny bit of noise towards the B side, all of them going for the fast rotate onto A will arrive there just about now. They do have the utility to set up a fast A side execute, but the positioning of Poki and Pasha in a crossfire manner of sorts, where if the dash does come through for SK Rossi, he might just get instantly obliterated. Global Esports, they're readying the smokes, they're ready to go, but they're still playing the mind games. They're not going to commit just yet. Instead, just trying to bait out as much as they can from Aya Gaming. Global Esports now making their way onto B. Will get caught out by the trap fire though, and Batman on the flank. He'll take one down. GE, they should be able to take B side, but they will be caught out from multiple angles.
Revealing area.
This is just gonna be a really bad situation for them, but just as I said, it may just not be as well. Pokies, he just gets taken out, but you know,
10
he's
seconds
gonna
left.
be present to get the kills as well. Partial gets the kill onto SK Rossi and skills. He's gonna be the last remaining with Kappa on his sideline. He has Trusty Steed, but Partial, he's gonna be doing a lot more damage on his side. It's gonna be Kappa going in for the spray with that frenzy. He gets 1 on the Partial, but already the cavalry is here and they're going to be present. It's going to be another round on the board for the side of Aya Gaming, and it's going to be an 8-6 scoreline, forcing GE down into another eco, it seems.
8-6, and JE going for that first buy. As you said, they will be forced onto an eco round, and this is the chance for Aya Gaming to really push through and remove the lead that was established by GE in the first half. GE, they choose to gamble with their lead, and that will hurt them in the long term. So we'll see if they can try to find a thrifty for themselves in the next, because otherwise Aya Gaming reducing the score difference to 1 will look to push through and find the advantage for themselves. Now Aya, in them, they only have a couple of Spectres, a couple of Vandals, and 1 person carrying over the Ghost. So, not entirely full buys just yet, but enough to have the better weaponry than GG. Pasha picks up 1, but Kappa and Hellranger able to pick up 2 more. An eco rush coming out for GE, and so far extremely successful. The door does go down, but Hellranger and Skills, they sneak their way onto Garden. If they can pick up this kill onto Batman, this would be huge. Will do that. Hellranger and Skills able to take him down. And now Hellranger and Skills on the flank. Both members of Aya stuck on Heaven. It'll be Hellranger getting that kill. And a thrifty likely for Aya, for Global Esports. Titan, he tried to go for the defuse, gets it halfway through, but gets interrupted by the Rolling Thunder. Now he's going for the full defuse. They're not going to be able to stop him. Titan with the place and the... Oh my god.
Pretty sure that Hellranger thought that the spike defuse was gonna get stopped by the concuss. He didn't know that it does not stop it in that situation, and he got caught off guard in that situation. It can happen to the best of us, it seems, in a lot of these fights, but Ouch, that has gotta hurt. A round that should have been a winning round for the side of Global Esports came to be one of the better rounds for the side of Titan. The thing that pros never fake is really a true story here, because Titan, he just had the will of steel to go in for that defuse in that situation.
Ranger knew that the spike was halfway diffused and he was assuming that he could get the fall line through and then go for the peak and take him down before the full spike diffuse. The spike already being halfway stuck, meaning Titan able to go for the full diffuse, and Titan with the nerves of steel clutches that round. That round so important because that was almost a thrifty going for GE, and the momentum swing would be humongous and for GE and denied for Aya Gaming. But the fact that Titan with yet another clutch, he got a similar clutch in the first map where he got that triple kill with the insane flick, and that served as a huge morale boost for the entire team, and they were able to go on a win streak on the basis of that. We'll have to see if they can do that again though, because now GE with full buys, they will look for a similar execute the way they did in the last round, but this time it's gonna be on B. The camera taken down, Batman though going for the aggressive peaks, playing through that key, able to find one, but Lightning Fast instantly able to answer him back with Pasha with the Blade Storm, stabs Lightning Fast through the air and able to take him down, securing that advantage for Aya Gaming. Now for Global Esports, the Hunter's Fury is ready, so they just need to try to survive as long as possible and delay and prevent this retake from Aya Gaming.
They're trying to do what they can, but at the same time, this may just be super dangerous as well. It's gonna be Titan going in for the Blaze, and he's gonna be able to find that one kill down on the Hell Ranger, but it's gonna be Kappa. Sorry, it's gonna be Skills getting tagged down really low because of the wallbang headshot coming out. It's gonna be Kappa going in for the 100 Fury as well, and Skills, he's holding down the fort for as long as he can. He does get the tag as well, but Partial, he's just way too deep as of right now, and Kappa just needs to go in for the kills, and it's gonna be even Stevens on the scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. An 8-8 scoreline for the side of Aya Gaming. They're clawing their way back one round after the next to try and take it away from the side of Global Esports. They're going to be looking strong on the round side of defense, and especially when Partial, he has that operator in his hand, he's just absolutely deadly.
Yeah, and now having won a buy round, they have the chance to knock GE down even further. I think GE, since they did lose 4 rounds back to back, will be able to use the lose streak money to get buys for themselves. Take a quick look at the scorecard and see the loadouts for both the teams here. I think we're seeing a small tactical pause come out, both the teams taking the opportunity to just talk amongst them, understand where they want to switch something up and find the advantage for themselves. For Global Esports, I think this round is so important and so crucial because they will be going for the buys throughout, as you can see. For them, it's about trying to pull out just that momentum cover going out against it and make sure that Aya are not able to take the advantage here, because otherwise it could be unstoppable. With the operator from Pasha, finds the double kill with the collateral, and Pokey with another. That's Aya just decimating Global Esports, stopping them in their tracks.
Seems as though Global Esports, they've dropped the ball in this situation. They don't know where to go or what to do, and they're getting caught off guard in every single situation and fashion. Not really a lot of map control being established by the side of Global Esports. They're trying to brute force their way down into a side, and without any form of map control, this is just gonna get harder and harder as more time passes. Them losing this round is gonna be hurting them even more. Kappa only 1 bullet left. He's going to be going up against the entire world. 3 angry members are coming for him from the side of Aya Gaming. But Badman, he's going to be a boogeyman waiting in the background to see what he can find. Kappa, he's watching himself down to see if he can get one more kill to his name. But Pokey's no good. He's saying, no, it's no good for you to try it on this round. It's going to be an 8-9 scoreline for the side of Aya Gaming moving forward. They're looking so strong and they're looking so potent as well.
Aya Gaming taking the lead for the first time in this map now with the insane momentum in their hands. 5-round win streak, showing their proficiency on the defensive side of Ascent, able to show us exactly why they went for that pick. It's especially exceptional to see them do it against this solo duelist double initiator composition that excels on attack. The fact that Global Esports not having picked up a single round attack so far is definitely gonna hurt their morale as a whole. Now Global Esports, it's gonna be Tito finding the Hunter's Fury. He stacked out so many people, but it's only a single tag on 4 of them. It'll be SK Rossi pushing through. He'll find the headshot and the kill onto Tito. And now SK Rossi holding down mid, allowing his team to push in through market onto B side. Badman though, he's holding down from CT. Badman, he needs to find a couple of frags. Will find the trap fire and the kill onto Kappa. But SK Rossi pushing through, he'll be like, let me take you down. And that will be the site secured for Global. Now looking for the plant here. It's gonna be up to Pasha, Pokey, and Titan on the retake. They are low all of GE and they can take advantage of that.
Good advantage of that on this situation, but Titan coming out from the side of B main was just what they needed. They were able to take a lot of those Monty kills on their side, but SK Rossi finds a beautiful kill on the partial as he's going to be moving down into the backlines and one knife set as well. SK Rossi, he doesn't need a knife. He doesn't need a gun, sorry. He only needs his knives. Sending those knives at supersonic speeds as if they're heat-seeking missiles down to the heads of the members of Ideapad Gaming. He finds all of the headshots and he finds all of the kills that GE needed to take away that round. It's gonna be a 9-9 scoreline, ladies and gentlemen. And we better sit tight because CA, we could be going into the overtime that you were expecting.
What was the away kill? The third kill for SK Rossi there. The aim to be able to pull that off, just phenomenal gameplay. This is, I mean, as you mentioned, right, this is supposed to be the playground of the Jet, and you can see both of the Jets really shining. SK Rossi with 22 kills, Pasha with 17, but winning that round does give GE a chance to stabilize their economy as a whole, and they will be able to afford full buys. The usage of the ultimates in that round, it's something that I'm personally extremely looking out for always and really passionate about. The idea of the Jet playing around her ultimate, the Bladestorm, while the rest of the team goes for the buys, meaning that it's a pseudo full buy in itself. If the Jet player has the mechanical capability to use that Bladestorm perfectly, with a player like SK Rossi, you certainly have that, and managing that eco through your ultimates, that's a top tier quality in a team. Global Esports doing just that, now able to make the scoreline even. But Ideapad Gaming, they had a 5-round win streak, so they still have the economy to be able to ensure that they get full buys, get the operator as well back into Pasha's hands. They just need to make sure they don't lose this round, because given how many deaths have been going far in the previous rounds, they would not have the eco to pull off an op in the next. Now Pasha, he's going for the aggressive A main peak, but with nobody there, he will give away the information that Global likely to go for a B and mid push, and that's exactly where Global Esports are. They've taken pizza and market control, and now looking to push in further. SK Rossi just grabbing a slice for himself, waiting in the angle for Ideapad Gaming to push through, but instead they're not going to push through that mid-market area essentially. Instead, they're just going to try to create as much noise there as possible. The dash coming through for SK Rossi as he looks for more. Through the smoke, he's going to find Tito, and now Global Esports using the bait that SK Rossi is creating to push into A side, take the side for themselves.
They have the side in their favor, but they're slowly going to be moving forward. Titan with a beautiful grenade to stop out one of the planting situations, but still, you're going to be looking at Partial threading that needle perfectly, getting that kill on the skill, just putting out his feet and going in for the flick shot. But Titan, yes, something really dangerous up his sleeve, and it's going to be the showstopper getting popped. Hellraiser, though, he's gonna be able to get that kill on the Titan before the rocket does come out, but Partial with his ultimate is gonna be really dangerous as well. Hellraiser does use the ultimate to see what he can find to try and set up those kills, and he's gonna be able to get that kill on the Batman. Partial, he's on the back foot of it all. He needs to try and make a run for it and try and save this operator. This defensive side operator is going to be super important for him. He's not going to be able to hit that shot on lightning fast, and he just needs to try and run. But GE, I don't think they're going to be letting him. They want this blood. They want to take him out. They want to take this operator out of his hands, but it's making just be a bit more than he can chew. And Kappa with that wide swing, he's gonna be able to take down that operator. And ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be Global Esports going 10-9. And now without the operator, not enough money to buy it. Ideapad Gaming, they're gonna be suffering for it, because that operator was their crutch when it came to that defensive round.
They are going to be forced onto an eco, and this is the chance for Global Esports to really push through with their own advantage. It was a 5-round winning streak for Aya, but since that winning streak stopped, Global now on a 3-round winning streak. It's all about the tempo between these two teams. We saw this in the first half as well. Once a team starts off winning the round and gets a winning streak going, they're able to consolidate that winning streak, able to make sure that they're the ones pushing through for the win. Now, Aya, they're trying to play some mind games, expecting a mid push or stack towards the mid side. But with the recon bolt coming out, they're gonna realize that a mid push unlikely. Now gonna disperse themselves, go back to their sites and hold it down. It's just a Cypher left to hold on to B. But Aya now predicting an A side push, are stacking towards the A side, and that's exactly where Global Esports is going. This could be disaster for Global Esports unless they execute it perfectly. And with the smokes coming through, it's going to be a commit for GE onto site A. The smoke to Garden and smoke to Heaven to deny the vision is GE pushing into site. But it's Titan picking up the first kill. Lightning Fast there to instantly answer it back. Will put out the needle tap, get the information. Pasha, he gets one, but Lightning Fast and Hellranger using the information to their advantage to get more. But Pasha, what the hell, with the last knife, able to pick up the headshots
30
and get
seconds
his
left.
knives back. With barely any health, it's going to be up to Pasha and Tito to pull off a
Spike
nearly
planted.
impossible 2v2
Last
retake.
player standing.
It's gonna be quite impossible when you have that little HP in your arsenal, and Tito, he's gonna get tagged out by the bolt coming out from the Cypher cam as well. The spy dart hitting him down quite low in this situation, and now in this postman scenario, there's not much that he can do. Both of them are holding very good off angles, and it's gonna be Hellranger taking the peak with his fellow teammate to take him out, and it's gonna be 11 rounds on the board for the side of Global Esports. But now I have to give it to the side of Aya Gaming because this was their eco round, and they are able to do a lot of damage to the side of Global Esports.
Yeah, they were able to take away many guns from Global Esports, but given the fact that now Global Esports on this multi-round winning streak, they will be able to still absorb the blow and come out with full buys in the next round. So yeah, they need to try and do one better in their own buy round coming up. With Pasha now on his operator, that operator in fact needs to be felt and will be felt instantly. Gets a clean pick onto Kappa, and that's first blood for Pasha. Pasha with his aim so clean has been one of the standout stars for Aya Gaming in this best of 3 series, really performing when the stakes are high, and that's one of the top qualities a team can ask for in a player. Tito with the double down at A main, it's Aya Gaming fighting back, looking for their own double digits.
They're looking to take the fight straight to the doors of Global Esports, but SK Rossi, he has his own vengeance, it seems. He tries to go in for a dash in play, but Tito is way too quick in that situation. He's gonna be able to find all the kills that he needs to. It's gonna be Hellranger picking up the ultimate point just to cycle the economy a little bit to try and make sure that he has his ultimate for these closing rounds. And it's gonna be Titan going in for the dink, and then going in for the body shot transfer to take them all out. And it's going to be a beautiful round indeed for the side of for the side of Aya Gaming, taking us to an 11-10 scoreline. And CA, as I see this game move forward more and more, it seems as though we do have a possible overtime on our hands if this is the pace that they're going at.
Yeah, overtime definitely on the cards. But like, given how both of these teams fare with respect to winning streaks, I do feel like if Global Esports able to pick a match point here, they might just finish the whole thing off. But if Aya Gaming do win out this round, I think they might also go on a winning streak and close it out for themselves. So we'll have to see which team able to come out on top. Right now, the full buys for both teams, and Aya Gaming with very interesting approach, holding down for that A side aggressive push with the lobby hold and the hold towards their own defender spawn. Realizing that it's not going to come through, the rest of them going to push forward for that. Sorry, it's Global Esports pushing forward for that mid control and getting it now with skills and lightning fast just lurking towards this A side. Global Esports, the way they're positioned, I would expect A side take, and now with all the rotates coming out and SK Rossi tagging one down really low and picking up another. A side push should come through.
Beautiful.
He gets one, but skills able to get the trade exceptionally important for Global Esports. Now the operator is down. Now the A side control is done. Global Esports looking for match point and series point with this round.
This may just well be possible because Aya Gaming, look at their HP bars. Tito, he only has 45 HP to his name, and it's gonna be the Omen only having like how much? Maybe barely like 10 or 15, I do believe. And it's gonna be SK Rossi at that off angle. He's gonna be able to find one under the Soba, and with no info to work with, going in dry into a very dangerous side. They're not gonna be looking pretty. It's gonna be skills with the crap while getting that kill on the bad man. And it's gonna be Pokies going into this situation. He's gonna find that one kill into an unsuspecting Kappa, but that's gonna be it because the RB is gonna be coming in, and Rossi with a run-and gun on his side, he's gonna be able to get that kill off. And that is what you roll, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be match point for the side of Global Esports, and with the momentum in their side. CA, as you stated before, this may just be over for the side of Aya Gaming.
Now, Global Esports, they have the match point, but they also have the series point for themselves. They're 1-0 up in the series, so winning this round would give them their position in the upper bracket finals and set that date with Velocity Gaming. The match that we haven't seen from Series 2, but was one of the hotly contested, most exciting matches to watch in the starting of the series will be set up. And Aya Gaming, they will fight back, and fight back they do. Titan with the aggressive push, able to pick up a double. Hellranger trades him out, but Badman using the pressure of that to push into B-main himself and take out GE's Lurker. That's Aya Gaming with a 2-man advantage. They will not give up. They will do their very best to try to maintain their position in this upper bracket, take us to overtime, and then potentially a map 3. Now Pasha, he's holding down mid with the operator, but he's gonna get smoked out. But with the aggressive push already come out for Badman, this push from Skills could just get caught out, will not be looking towards that mid area. Badman should peek him out, and Badman will take him out. Hellranger left all by his lonesome. This 1v4 situation, a very difficult situation to navigate, given the fact that he doesn't even have the information of where they're at. But we'll find one kill. Now Hellranger looking for more, will set up his Rolling Thunder, push in, trying to get something back, but doesn't know that Badman has pushed in from Catwalk. Badman able to take him out. That's Aya with their 11th.
Going in for the Rolling Thunder down in that 1v3 scenario is not what I would have personally liked to do, because that ultimate could have been so useful to try and take away this win down into this 11th, down into this final round. Him not having this ultimate in his favor now going into a side take is going to be quite detrimental for the side of Global Esports. But yes, of course, there are going to be the other ultimates, being the Bladestorm, being the Hunter's Fury, to go in for those post-plan scenarios. But if you had that Rolling Thunder CA, I do believe that you would have had a better chance of winning out this round and closing out this match.
Definitely, the Rolling Thunder, a very nifty tool in going for the fast execution. GE, they could have gone for that, but that will not be possible anymore. Instead, I think the way they're grouping up, it's a likely A-site fast execute with Kappa on the look. We'll have to see how this one goes out. Because for Aya Gaming, they have the full buy. GE, they're left to their own devices. A Frenzy coming out for Kappa, Sheriff coming out for Lightning Fast, and SK Rossi left with the Stinger. He's going to be playing on his Bladestorm. So we'll see if Global Esports able to pull out the match and series point despite the fact that they have those lesser guns. Now, you can see the way they're stacking towards his A site, the Paranoia coming through, and the smokes as well. It looks like a bait towards A, and then a potential mid-side push. But the operator holding down, as well as Catwalk control gained for Aya Gaming, means that Global, they really have nowhere to go. Aggressive push towards B main. Tito will find the first kill, but Global Esports will look to use that as a cue to now push into A site and take the control. SK Rossi dashing in, he has his Blaze ready. Here's the glass broken, and will throw out his smoke to delay that CT push. Yeah, he's revealed his position with the neural theft coming out for Aya Gaming, and will not be able to land his knives. Instead, it's Pokey picking up the kill, and with this 5v3 retake, overtime definitely looking good.
This may just well be possible, but if Skills starts hitting shots like that, I don't think that anything is going to be possible in this situation. It's going to be Titan with a showstopper to see what he can find. The Batman, he's already gotten the hand views. And there's not really enough time, ladies and gentlemen. Badman just having the will of steel to hold it down, and we are going to be going into overtime, ladies and gentlemen, moving forward into this matchup. GE, I'm still imagining what would have happened if the Rolling Thunder was available in that situation. It could have been a completely different ballgame.
Yeah, the Rolling Thunder would have completely flipped the script on that round, but GE not able to pull through, meaning now Aya Gaming take us to overtime, and what a close match this has been between two amazing teams. Aya Gaming establishing the fact that even though they're new, they're definitely one of the
Right here.
contenders for the crown itself, really putting them on the map with respect to skill. Aya Gaming proving themselves here and now, fighting for their life in this series, making sure that they do not get taken out just yet. Now, you can see for Global Esports though, they're not going to be happy about the fact that they did throw away, they didn't lose that lead, and they're going to try to
Ooh.
utilize that by pushing in aggressively. Skills with the A main push and SK Rossi with the catwalk push, the beautiful pincer resulting in a double kill for GE. But Aya Gaming, they're going to look to use that as Q to get into B side, but with the Trapfire revealing Titan, down he goes, and that's a 3-man advantage for Global Esports. Aya, they don't even have side control just yet.
It's actually a beautiful play coming out from the side of
Last player
Global,
standing.
though. They're gonna be able to hold it down strong, and they're not playing any more games. I think fast. He was waiting for the drone to come out to see what he can find and get that kill onto Tito. And he is gonna get that second kill onto Pokies as well. A beautiful round indeed coming up from the side of Global Esports. They were playing absolutely no games. They took the entirety of Aya Gaming by surprise with that hyper-aggressive push down coming from mid, and then from the and then they formed a really smart play to play from inside of market, wait for the pushes to come out from the side of the attack, and then just hold it down until Kappa came in with the recon bolts, with his drones, to give the information that they needed to go down into the side. A flawless round indeed for the side of the Global Esports.
That pincer movement, especially towards the start, with the aggressive push by Skills and Hellranger towards A side, and then the dash for SK Rossi down a catwalk to catch out whoever was grouped up towards that A attacker side area near the mid top and A lobby. Beautiful coordination to be able to pick up that lead. And now on the attacking, it really feels like a fire lit in SK Rossi. He's leading the charge. He's finding the first blood. Tito will calm them down, will find that return kill onto Kappa. Titan with another, taking down SK Rossi, but Hellranger with the return onto Tito, meaning it's even Stevens on the map, just Hellranger really low. Will get taken down by Pokey, and that's the spike carrier down. Aya not giving up just yet.
enemy
And
remaining.
will find the double down and the triple.
I hate visiting
Attackers.
other
Heroic!
headquarters.
Oh my god, what are those flicks?
Those are called the heroics of lightning fast. He's way too fast, it seems, for the entirety of Aya Gaming to take down. One shot after the next, he goes for it all, and just showcasing why he's known to be one of the budget steals, it seems. Not the budget steal, he is steal himself in this scenario. He's like the anchor for the entirety of Global Esports, and this just goes to showcase how strong he actually is. Let us look at that scoreboard. It's going to be 329 ACS coming out from SK Rossi. 8 first bloods. This duelist just absolutely popped off.
I mean, 8 first bloods especially, that's a stat that I particularly like because it speaks volumes about the style of play that SK Rossi adopted in that game, using that breach and jet combo really well to continuously set his team up for success. But boy, that play from Lightning Fast. I mean, I think we've seen enough plays to occupy a one montage by itself. So to talk about all of those plays and the series in its whole, let's quickly go to the Relive the Moment, brought to you by Ideapad Gaming 3 Notebook, powered by Ryzen 4000 series processors, perfect for gaming and multitasking. Now, Aggressive, first I have to give props to IR Gaming because they're a team that was unknown before in their push towards this side. They're a team that did not play together before Series 5, and for them to be able to come as a brand new team and a team with players that have not really found as much success on other teams. Tito on Noble previously, Badman on the Rat Syndicate. All of these players were players that we never really saw go up to the heights that they've achieved with Aya Gaming, and I feel really proud of the fact that this team coming together and finding the synergy within themselves, able to make their stand, push all the way to the upper bracket semi-finals and make it to the top 6. I mean, for me, the fact that this team is still in the tournament is something to be a lookout for the lower bracket teams, because for them, Aya Gaming, they're going to be there with the vengeance, and they're going to look to make their way back towards that grand finals. Anything is possible with their team, this team, and given the fact that this was just their first tournament, I can only imagine how far they're going to go But talking about how far teams do end up going, GE taking that break and coming back with this 5-man double initiator composition. It's the only thing we've seen them play so far in this tournament. But the the magnificence with which they execute this composition is something that we've pretty much never seen. We saw glimpses of it from Far Esports down in Series 3, but since then, the idea of using this solo duelist composition as your solo composition as a whole, that's something that GE really adopted and have made their bread and butter. Hats off to GE for the coordination they're able to pull off, and hats off to every single member in them for having the mechanical skill to be able to step up to the plate when required.
You already took the words out of my mouth, CA, and I don't really have anything much to talk about in this scenario. But still holding strong in this match, I really was expecting Aya Gaming to take it down to map number 3, but they were sadly not able to because GE, they exceeded my expectations. They came in much more massive with that single duelist composition than I really expected them to. I expected them to have a little more time, need a little more effort to go in for to polish out and iron out the kinks. But they've showed me that SK Rossi, when he has Hellranger to back him up, he doesn't need a goddamn thing in this entire universe. He has his aim, he has his confidence, and he has Hellranger with his flashes, making them just light up like the sun immediately. Like every single time SK Rossi faces an enemy, they just have a sun on their face, and they're like, bro, where are my sunglasses? I need some sunglasses at this point. But still, a beautiful game nonetheless coming out from both of these teams. And yes, of course, it's kind of sad that Aya Gaming, they have to go down into the lower brackets, but at the same time, every loss makes you stronger, and hopefully Aya Gaming, they're going to be coming back even stronger straight from the lower brackets.
Yeah.
And so GE, they're going to be moving on forward into the into the next rounds of the upper bracket.
I mean, yeah, what doesn't kill you definitely makes you stronger. And Aya Gaming will look to use that principle. They're not out of the tournament just yet. We'll be going down to the lower bracket semifinals and we'll try to fight their way back from there. But GE now on to the upper bracket finals, setting their date with a team that was once their arch nemesis in Velocity Gaming. Velocity versus Global Esports. Now that's gonna be a match to lick your lips for. That's gonna be really exciting, and I can't wait for it. For today, though, that's all the action we brought to you today was the upper bracket semifinals, and it was Velocity Gaming and Global Esports moving to the next round, while XTZ and Aya Gaming moved on to the lower bracket semifinals, looking to fight their way back. The series is coming to an end, as well as the entire franchise. So to make sure that you're able to be there for the end of an era, so to say, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're able to get all the updates for what is the finals week about to start with tomorrow. The action just ramping up, and all the teams really pumped to be able to get the lion's share of that 2 lakh prize pool. And for them, it's that chance to make sure they put their name on the mark before the series ends. Make sure you also check out the links in the description below for some amazing discount codes where you can find really cool monitors for you to buff your setup up, find that 144Hz piece of beauty to really take your game to the next stage. For now, I'm CA. I was joined by Aggressive today for this series on the mic, and we had a splendid time casting. I hope you had a splendid time watching, and we'll see you tomorrow with the LG Ultragear TEC Challenger Series 5, powered by Ideapad Gaming and AMD.
And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars.